So the hat, okay, everybody that's seen my channel forever knows this hat. I've had this hat for a while. It's not a new hat, but it's newly washed, so it's all fluffy. And it's in my posts in 2020 when I was still with my guy in Virginia. And I was in the shed in the back because I wouldn't make videos because that guy, truth be known, he was always abandoning me. And of course, but you know, when I was not healed yet, I was willing to tolerate that kind of treatment. And so now I'm not. And it's wonderful. And so anyway, my hat. So I went walking today in my little outfit. This was not this. I had my jacket over it. And people were like digging my hat. I was getting such wonderful reactions. People were smiling. So whatever I can do to bring home cheer to the world. But yeah, I felt like a little forest woodland creature for sure. But yes, it's newly fluffed. It's an old hat, but it's newly fluffed because I put it through the washing. I read the instructions and it told me what to do, and I did it, and I didn't ruin the thing. I was like, phew. So anyway, I am very silly, but I'm also sophisticated. And I don't like anybody to make fun of me. Or I actually take them off of the comment section. There's so many times a demonic human being somewhere out there in the World Wide Web doing whatever they do in their incognito style. They're so mean. So what's beautiful is when you take power of your own channel, when you take power of your own self, it's the same. So for me, I'm using my channel as a way of also exercising it, broadcasting to the world. So when some schmuck says some ill-begotten thing in the comment section that has no credibility and absolutely no bearing on reality and is simply a hideous mess of whatever they have in their demonic, mindless minds, and they're spewing it, I don't even read it. You can actually feel it. And then you look at the person, it's avatar name, and remove comment. And I can do that because I've taken back my life. So I called my narcissistic parents, my father's the enabler, but he's loving, and I'm sending them letters. I'm taking advantage of actually having the ability to have a conversation with my father that has depth to it now that he's going to die. And we've had the death conversation. We've had it more than once. And I said, go into it glad that you lived a full life. Think about the things you've accomplished. I'm not asking him to play the glad game, but, that's all I said. He's tired. He wants to go. Good for him. So, the next time I talk to him, he's not so tired. He feels really loved and wonderful. And he's sticking around longer, which is like, yay. But in the meantime, my mom and he are together, of course, and I think that's what is keeping them both alive for so long. They actually fired all the help that we had painstakingly placed in there as a family. All of us worked together on that, even though I am not happy with how my sisters handled the initial situation. I'm not going to even go into it. They showed their suit. I don't talk to them anymore. Let's put it to you that way. Don't talk to them. There's been a bifurcation in the family, folks. A bifurcation, which means a splitting off. And you may have experienced bifurcation yourself with your relationships, in your friend circle. But mine happened in the family, and I'm happier because of it. Especially since I had my woodland forest creature hat. I didn't leave this behind in the cesspool. That was my life. I made the most of it, man. I'm one of those people. I make the most out of the situation. I'm a joy-filled person. And that's my strength, but it's also my weakness. So, being single for me is the best place for me to be while I get my life together. Because I'm so vulnerable. And you know, frankly, I think I'm really beautiful too, right? I know I am. And so I don't wish to attract another narcissist. And you know how they are. They're so charming to us empaths. But I'm no longer feeling so generous with my time. Only with my audience, you know, you guys. So, you know, I had a fever, I got sick, I burned off some stuff, and I go, you know what, let's prioritize my community. Who's in my community? What's my reality? What can I create? Apparently it's joy wearing this hat because I had so many people. It was fun. Anyway, I have this long video for all of my listeners and for myself when I needed to have a station or AKA channel that was not baloney, was not trying to tell me something or sell on something, but was just being generally fun to listen to. That's me. And I got some new stamps today. I got these. These are for Valentine's Day. And I also got some for next Christmas. It's the multicultural elves. And snow globes. Because I love Christmas. So I now know that in my future, in the event I do have a partner in it, that individual has to actually be able to enjoy and embrace Christmas and Christmas music. And if they don't have fun with it and enjoy the beauty, then they can go fuck themselves. I'm not going to. And this, speaking of which, I want you to see my new rack. Well, my dish towel. Ta-da! Now that's a buck. Wouldn't you say? More later, sweetums. Mwah.